Not everybody's getting paid.
Let's get back to the television.
You got
Now,
two.
you're being a homer.
Come on. No, he said it.
Don't start me.
No,
He's
not
a bad
bad
man.
anymore.
Go Tigers.
SoundOff is ready. Are you?
We are finally in game week. We're not
Yes,
talking
it is.
about weeks. We're not counting down weeks. We're counting down days now. To week
It's there.
0, week 1 of the college football season. Welcome into Caesars Sportsbook. That would be at Horseshoe Lake Charles. 3 wise guys
Yes.
are assembled. You do not want to go into any football weekend without catching us either what? Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday.
Yes.
Here on CBS Lake Charles. You got to get our insights. You got to get our analysis, and you got
No
to get our
doubt.
goofy
And we're
takes.
going to give it to you the way that it should be given to you.
Straight. That's what it is.
Straight off the golf course
Yeah.
here.
No. Practice field. It's got to be a practice field.
Apparently one that doesn't require a collared shirt.
That's
No,
right.
no. I changed. I mean, I had a collared shirt on and I had khakis
He's
on.
a working
I was
man.
very professional.
Very
professional. School.
All right, guys.
Yes.
All right, on top tonight. Top line keys from McNeese and Stephen F. Austin. Still,
That's a big week for them, boy. That's a big week,
defending
Rick.
conference champ. The Saints
Wow.
hobbling through preseason
Yeah.
injuries. We'll talk about
Yeah.
that. The courts are at it again. This time it's Louisiana with a temporary restraining order. The pathway is now open for NFL guys to play
To come back.
college football.
To come back,
I'm
Rick.
calling it the boomerang
To
effect.
come back, Rick.
We got that coming
Oh,
up.
my
Can't be
goodness.
that easy.
Oh, my God.
It is, Scooter.
The
It is
AP
that
poll
easy, Scooter.
is really the SEC permanently
that
behind the
easy.
Big Ten. We got
Wow.
an LSU practice report from our
Yes,
coach
we do.
on the far end.
Yes, we do.
And now the entire state knows that the man in the middle, Hall of Fame columnist Scooter Hobbs,
Yes.
is no longer with the Lake Charles American Press after 50 years. A controversial.
48.
I'm going to say
48,
nearly 50 because
That's
it
50.
sounds better.
That's 50 years.
Controversial departure. We're going to give you a couple of seconds to get
Yeah.
Well, I did not quit. I'll put it that
Okay.
way.
Yeah.
I was,
Yeah.
as they say, laid off.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Not
yeah.
fired.
No,
Yeah.
not fired.
Not contract, not renewed like they do in the NFL coaching.
Yeah,
No, okay.
yeah.
all right.
I just, well, we can talk about it later, but yeah, it came out of left field, and I'm sad about it.
Yep.
Which you should
I
be.
enjoyed what I do,
Yep.
and I've done it a long time.
50
Maybe,
years.
Yeah, but
People have
whatever.
enjoyed
I
reading
figure-
your column, Scooter.
But I will come back. I will have an avenue. There'll be more on that coming,
Yeah.
probably Facebook and stuff. But
Okay.
I figure every 48 years or so, guy needs to change. You know?
Hold that thought. Get your thoughts
All right,
together.
then. Okay.
Thursday show. I'm going to pick your brain. We're going to have a long segment with the American
Yeah.
Press and the departure
Yes.
of Scooter Hobbs and the like.
Yes.
Called.
Let me just say
TVT.
this. Let me,
TVTs for
yeah, but
Thursday.
let me just say
Yeah,
this.
please.
When it got posted on Facebook, it was like 400 comment posts.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I tell you, it was reading them, the appreciation from folks over
Yeah.
the years. It didn't suck.
No,
I will
no.
tell you that.
That's
It
one way
was.
of putting it.
It
Right.
was.
That's a
it
good
made
feeling.
You, makes you feel good.
Yeah, the gratitude is there. The
And
appreciation. and
everybody that has reached out and all, I couldn't thank you enough.
gratitude.
Yeah.
Well, you can thank them again on Thursday show because I want to
I
pick your
will.
brain
We
for
can.
that a little bit. That's on Thursday show TVTs
Yes.
out there. All right, right out of the gate, it's McNeese and Stephen F. Austin, 6 o'clock in the hole at Navarre Stadium. The Lumberjacks, 8-0 last year in the conference.
8-0,
by the way.
man.
Unbeaten in the
That's a
conference.
big test,
11-3
Rick,
overall,
coming out the
playoff
blocks.
team, right out of the box. And each
This-
team, really McNeese, a revamped roster. Every team has a revamped
They do,
roster,
Rick.
but in
They do.
particular the
They do.
Cowboys. Your
Well,
early
but the
thoughts?
Cowboys has the only returning quarterback
Starting.
starting.
Okay,
Okay, Rick.
Stephen F. guy got about 5 starts, but he was
Okay.
one of their bench
Okay.
rotating guys.
You know
So
what I
he's
was
been
talking
around.
about, Rick, with some folks associated with McNeese that was at the LSU scrimmage this weekend. We talked a little bit about McNeese. You know, Rick, this first game could really make your year, if you know what I'm trying
Is
to
it
say.
fair to gauge, though?
I don't think
The
so.
entire season?
I know what
I
you're
have
saying.
always liked to see a team opening with a good game, not
I get
a
that, Scooter.
walkover, not a tune-up game.
I get that.
Put it up. Hey, and you know, yeah, you'll find out in a hurry if you're any good
Yeah, you're
against
right.
Stephen F. Austin.
I-
but if it doesn't go right, you got 10 more games to fix
I
it.
disagree.
I
I'd rather a
disagree
cupcake.
too.
I run a
disagree
cupcake.
too, Rick. I do too, Rick.
I
and that's
want a
what some
cupcake.
people were saying. You know, you've got players, you know, some players don't adjust well to how things start early on, Rick, versus veteran players that know how to deal with things down
Yeah.
the road. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rick, if you got an all-veteran team, you could expect to play a game like what Scooter's talking about.
But they
because
are.
you got veteran guys.
They are.
Okay.
But even teams that have veteran guys have rearranged teams
I agree.
now.
I agree.
You
I
never,
agree.
and you're going to get on me. I think the biggest thing, even when like LSU has tons of talent,
They
right?
do.
We'll
All they
agree
do.
there. I
They
mean,
do.
hand-picked, so to speak.
Yeah.
Chemistry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
How
I
does
agree,
that?
Scooter. I
How do
agree.
you build
The
chemistry?
key for
that
the
quick?
Cowboys to me, and Viator said it early in camp, this is an O-line, D-line league. The O-line has 2 starters coming back and a lot of depth. The D-line has everybody is
Yeah.
new and a lot of
Yeah.
depth. How
Yeah.
those guys can
Rick,
compete
yes.
physically, technique-wise against Stephen F. Austin, which Viator said, that's him, the best O-line and D-line in the conference, and they're probably the same way this. How the McNeese's
That's a
front
big test.
reacts
It's a big test, Rick.
initially. You know what I'm
That's a big
saying?
test,
They can
man. I
rotate
hope-
all those guys.
So you're saying football hadn't really changed in 120 years?
No, but
Well, in a way, well, it has, especially on the offensive side. So I go back
Yeah.
to the quarterback. You got Jake Strong.
I think
who,
that's the key.
Jake Strong
He's
looked
gotta be
better
the
in
key.
camp. He's got another year under his belt with the offense. He's more accurate. He showed some deep ball threats in the second scrimmage. Yada, yada, yada. It's the lights when they do come on eventually
Rick,
at
that's
the VAR
what
Stadium.
tells the story, Rick.
How does he perform?
That's what tells the story. And you know what, with Jake, Rick, I think the biggest thing with him this year, and we talked about it on last year, take care of the football.
Yeah.
Take care of the
Turnovers.
football, Rick, man.
Turnovers.
You have
Now,
to, Jake. You
Make
got to take care of the
plays.
football.
Look.
Make plays.
A key thing, and look, clearly, the health of Curtis DeVille helps. Smiley Edwards, new guy
Yeah.
from South Florida,
Yeah.
NAIA. Are they better? Are they better on the outside? Are they better in the backfield
Yeah.
to help Jake Strong out? I think that's going to be critical. And
Can-
I think they are. I hope they are.
Can Citizen help balance that offense?
He's
up?
healthy.
That's the good
He's
thing.
run-
Can he?
he's healthy.
Can he help balance that
I-
offense
I
when a
think-
team is not looking to know when you're going to throw?
Well, you know, technically, it's Omari Wiggins on the depth chart. They have
Really?
him listed number 1, the
I'm-
transfer out of Louisiana Tech. But you know how football.
Okay.
Both of them are going to be featured.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wiggins goes in and
particularly,
TC
particularly that
comes in.
position.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
if there's a position you can do by committee,
Oh,
that's
no
it.
doubt about that.
That
No doubt
is
about
it.
that.
I'm interested to see what kind of crowd. I didn't realize till last week that all of FCS starts in week 0.
Yes.
I did
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
realize that.
Yes.
Wow.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
In fact,
Get some attention.
I think the NCAA should not let the non-FCS schools, the FBS schools,
Yeah.
play that week.
Yeah, that's good
Give FCS a day.
Yeah.
A lot of games on TV. People
Yeah.
will watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No NFL,
in
no Power
Asia.
4. All right, speaking of that, you can catch all the Friday, Saturday, or Sunday games at Seafood Palace.
Yes.
They got all the TVs down there to catch all the action. You can feast on the best seafood at Seafood Palace while you're watching all the sports. It's the region's best fried and boiled seafood. Platters galore, trays of boiled crabs and shrimp, super server, down-home Cajun atmosphere. It's all at Seafood Palace.
When disaster strikes, you don't have time to wonder who to call. At Reclaim Restoration, we're your trusted partner, 24/7, 365. Whether it's fire, water, or storm damage, we rebuild, renew, and revitalize your property and your peace of mind. Locally trusted, nationally certified, and voted Acadiana's Choice 2024. Call Reclaim Restoration today at 337-445-6499 and take the first step toward reclaiming your life.
We started noticing something around the
window trim on this side of the house.
Exactly. And this is where the
wood
wood
sounds hollow from the termite snacking.
And this is where John
hits the high note.
The original. The first. A light beer brewed to taste like beer. There's nothing like it. Legendary taste, only 96 calories. It's Miller time.
All right, we're back at Caesars Sportsbook,
Yes.
Horseshoe Lake Charles. This is where you need to kick off the football season, in particular at Bruce Brothers Saturday night. Week 0, after the McNeese football, guess who's on stage? Rusty Matoir and Zydeco Crush.
Rusty's billed
How the way
him.
to crush it on opening weekend at Bruce Brothers starting at 9, live on stage
Rusty
till
has billed
midnight.
him a-
Go to the McNeese game, go to some college football.
A
but
turnout.
you'll have 2 hours to enjoy
Maybe
Rusty
we'll have
Matoir
a
Saturday night.
maybe we'll
man.
have a cold front come through.
Maybe.
We would need one.
You
Let me
think?
tell you. We would
All
need
right,
one.
LSU. We got
Yes.
another week to wait for pre-week for LSU Clemson. You were down there.
I was there.
You saw, I assume, some extensive time at practice.
Yes,
Lane Kiffin
yes. Nothing
is very
new.
protective
Nothing new.
of practice with general media.
We were very vanilla, but
What
the
did you
skill
see?
set, the talent. But first of all, guys, let me just say a little bit of word about Coach O. He's going to be getting released from the hospital. They say he's doing better. He didn't make the scrimmage, but people that were there had spoken with him and said that for a while there it was kind of
touch and go.
Yeah, Rick.
I heard he was in ICU.
Keep our prayers out for Coach O and everything, but he'll be returning back to practice not this week, but next week. They said that they want him to recover and just get back because they missed that voice and they just miss him.
Well,
there.
He
But
obviously didn't make the big McNeese
No, he
dinner
didn't,
auction.
Rick. He didn't.
sent a tape video message.
he did, Rick. Yes.
I was not there. I heard he looked a little peaked,
He
obviously.
did. No, he did. They showed us
but
pictures.
he sent a video message.
We saw pictures of
he
him in the
septic?
hospital. That's what they say. It was something to do with his
I
blood.
had that one time.
It was something to do with his blood. I'm not a
After
medical
one
guy.
of my, after
but
one of my surgeries.
looking-
That's not fun.
No. Prayers and thoughts.
Yes,
Ed
please. I
Orgeron
wanted to
and
say
the
that, Rick.
family.
Yes.
Get well. Don't rush
But look,
it. Good Lord.
But guys,
All
let me
right,
tell
so
you,
skilled people.
Kiffin had a chance to come and speak with some of the alumni. The public wasn't able to come do that. It was just us in the room. It was about
When
50,
you say
60
alumni,
of
you mean football.
fellow football players. And
A
guys,
lot of alumni that didn't
I know
play football.
football.
Just a few.
I take it that they know what I mean when I say that. But guys, y'all have to meet Kiffin with Scooter. I don't know if Scooter's gonna get the chance to interview him now. To
Yeah,
visit
I
with
will.
him.
I
But
bet
look,
I do.
Rick, he's a different caliber guy. He brought us in the room. He said, well, take it that you guys are all former players, and I know you guys has probably set the bar for me pretty high. I can deal with that. I mean, he's like, dude, bring it to me. I want that spotlight. One of the guys said, well, Coach Kiffin, the biggest problem we had last year with the coach that was here, I dare not mention his name, but he didn't want former players to be involved in the program.
Really? Did you really think that, or is that just piling on?
Scooter.
He lived it.
I'm just saying.
Scooter.
Is that just piling on
No,
now that he's gone?
I didn't say it. This was the guy from Texas said it that played running back. And he said, Coach Kiffin, what's going to happen now that you're here? What can former players expect from this program? He said, hey, see how you're sitting here now? You can do that every day of the week with me. If you want to come and visit with me, set it up. I want to be a part of what's here. And here he goes, Rick. Because, guys, it's different.
Oh,
That's
the
gonna be a shirt made, dude. I'm
it's
telling you,
different. Yeah,
dude.
that's
Gonna be a shirt made.
Hey.
But guys, looking a little bit at the practice, Rick, everything was vanilla. But Rick,
Why in a
it
practice
goes-
would everything be vanilla? Nobody's watching.
Well, but still, you don't want to do that
Well,
stuff.
they're going to
Scooter.
call Clemson?
No, but you don't want to do that stuff,
Hey.
Scooter. But Scooter, guys, when y'all see the tempo and the thing about it, everybody
what I wanna
knows.
see.
Everybody knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
Rick,
With that tempo, that's what I ask you about. That hyper tempo.
I'm gonna tell you the reason for that too,
It
Scooter.
seems like that takes some getting used to. I mean, were there a lot of false starts and
No.
stuff like
No.
that?
They had
Did they
referees.
look like they knew what they were doing?
They could
Now, they
they
didn't
could
have
have
to
played.
make many checks, I'm
They
guessing.
could have played yesterday, okay? They could have played yesterday. Let me tell you the thing that they do. Kiffin is just, guys, y'all got to see this guy. It's always turning up here, man. I mean, he stopped Sam Levitt before the play happened. He just stopped him. He was ready. He just stopped him, and he brought him back
I
to him.
don't think they'll let him do that against Clemson.
No. He just stopped him, and he brought him back, and he talked to him, and he said, and later they said he told him, you didn't see it, did you? Sam said, no, I didn't. He said, you got your ex that's getting ready to catch a touchdown. You didn't even check to him.
He does.
Rick,
He does.
I mean, what is that, dude? I mean, dude, what is
He
that?
has been known
What
for,
is that,
for
dude?
throwing the visor up at the
Yeah.
snap. No
So,
one is supposed
guys,
to be.
Good point.
Tigers,
Good
y'all gonna be in for a hell of
Okay.
a season this year, Rick.
All right.
And we can talk about more later if you want to.
Okay,
Rick.
I appreciate
it. Was
the
just,
insight there. I
oh man,
expect
it was
you-
awesome.
Now that he's given
It
you
was
carte
awesome.
blanche,
He
I
did.
expect you to
He
be
did.
at every other practice.
But Rick,
I
you
want
know-
you to come back with the intel.
Hey, you know these little things?
Yeah.
They have
yeah.
tape
Yeah,
recorders
I know,
on
I know, I
them.
know, I
and
know.
cameras.
I know. Well, we wasn't allowed to take pictures nor do any. We wasn't allowed to do
All
any of
right,
that.
let's get on to the New Orleans section. All right, 34-0.
Let's
Dismal.
not.
Dismal. Preseason. Don't rush to judgment. Preseason again.
Hey,
Rams didn't play
I
any
told
starters.
you, Rick.
Saints didn't play any starters.
I told you,
The
Rick.
second
All you can say about that game was it didn't count. I don't think.
No.
They don't count
Hey,
in the standings.
The second and third teamers for the Saints, look, you gotta be better. Simple as that. Now look.
Yeah, but at least act like you care.
Well, maybe those joint practices they left too much
I
on
don't
the
know,
They
practice
did. They
field.
basically like played 3 games.
I don't know, Rick.
Yeah,
I don't
all right.
know.
So, but the injuries, guys.
Yeah.
It happened after last week's show production. Number 1 pick, Jordan Tyson, the hammy.
And
He's
that's
2 months. Again, we were worried
That
about
hamstring is a
his
funny muscle,
injury,
Rick. It's a funny,
the
funny
propensity
muscle.
for injury. And Kellen Moore tried to, well, it's not the same that injury that he had in college. I'm not biting. A hammy is a hammy.
That's
Depending on if it's a different leg
It
or
is
not.
the one. Would I be right? It's the one. Well, the worst thing you can do is try to come back too soon.
Of
soon.
course, yeah.
and especially if it's on a leg that
because
you
it
favor.
can feel fine.
That's even worse.
And
I've had
throw
something
on
like that, man. I've had
Starting
something
corner,
like that. That's
Quincy
not good.
Riley, second-year
Yeah.
guy. He could be out for a couple of weeks. Now they got to look at Martin Emerson Jr.,
Yeah,
some
yeah.
journeyman guy. Alvin Kamara, 41. Where is he, Kevin? He's on the sideline nursing a knee injury. The list goes on. Brian Burzay out for the year.
Hey,
It's mounting, guys.
I'm gonna
sign.
keep my money on
They need to
41.
quit
I don't
pra-
care what you say.
It doesn't
Quit
look.
I'm gonna keep my money on 41. I don't care what you
When
say.
they play, it doesn't look like they've practiced.
Yeah.
So maybe they should just stop practice.
I don't know, guys. All right, look, I've never heard of this. The NFL fined last week the Saints and the
saw that.
Cowboys $500,000 each for the fighting and all that stuff in joint practices.
$500,000.
I have never heard of
And-
that.
Wait,
fighting
hey,
and
Wait,
enjoy
500,000. Make
Yes,
sure you said that
each
right.
team.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cue up Allen Iverson. Practice. We're talking about practice.
I never heard of
Yeah,
that.
he
500,000
said that.
for
Scooty. He did. He
Now
did.
there was some fisticuffs, man. There was a couple of body slams.
500,000,
A Saints player just picked up a Cowboy and just body
That came
slammed him.
straight out of Gail
I'm
Benson's
telling
pocket.
you, all right.
That's a
She
joke
Before
right
we
there,
go,
boy.
quickly,
Wow.
Jaden Daniels, the whole number 5 thing. I got to
I
thinking
got a
after
comment
the
on
show.
that too,
I'm
man.
wondering,
I
but
got
I
a
only got a
comment
little
on
bit. I'm wondering, is he beefing with LSU because LSU is making money still on his jerseys?
Oh, they are,
and
Rick.
he's not
Yeah,
getting
they
a
are,
cut?
Rick.
Or
Yeah,
he
they
needs
are,
to
Rick.
get a cut. Maybe
Rick, they
it's
selling
money.
jerseys still with him in the gift shop. That's there.
Is he getting a cut?
I don't know.
Are they selling?
I don't know.
Have you been in the gift shop?
Scooter, yes, they have his number, Joe Burrow.
Oh,
they
sure.
have, who else they got? They had
If it's a
Jordan,
money situation?
Jordan Jefferson, Chase, who else? They
If
had
it's
5
money,
guys. Wait, they got 5 guys in their gift shop that are in
It
the
doesn't
NFL
matter.
playing.
If it's a money situation,
I don't know about the money, but I know their jerseys are in their gift shop.
I'm thinking Jaden Daniels has a
Scooter,
beef.
Scooter, if their
He's
jerseys
got a
in their
beef.
gift shop being sold and they're not there,
He wants
they
a
should
cut.
get a percentage of
We
that.
got to run. Round 3 coming up. Stay
I
right
bet
here.
you're not there for Clemson.
People do anything to make their beer cold. Try viral hacks. Use outdoor fridges, freezers too. Oops. That's why the Coors Light mountains turn blue. Because people don't just like beer, people like cold beer.
The thing that we noticed was the
Ants
ants
along the back door when it rains.
Exactly. And this is the window that
Jesse's broken 3 times.
you guys catch everything.
Reclaim Restoration is your trusted partner serving Southwest Louisiana from Lake Charles to Lafayette. Whether it's fire, water, or storm damage, call Reclaim Restoration today at 337-445-6499 and take the first step toward reclaiming your life.
All right, we're back at Caesars Sportsbook.
Yes.
Lake Charles, sound off the 3 Wise guys here having some fun. Great show already. All right. AP preseason poll. Did you know this? Not one SEC team got a first place vote. First time ever.
First
did
time
not-
ever. Rick?
Ever. That they didn't.
That
No
did
one
not
got at
jump
least
out at
one
me,
vote
no.
for first place.
Are you serious?
Yeah. All of the votes went to mostly Big Ten.
I'm talking Georgia or
None.
nobody.
None. So, does that now? Big Ten, SEC?
That don't
Does it
sound
widen
right,
the
Rick.
gap?
That don't sound right. Rick. Somebody's gonna always get.
Are
number
you
one vote.
testing my facts?
I'm
Well,
not.
I'll tell
telling
you
you,
what
not.
Saban said.
Oh, I know what you're gonna say.
Well, there were 9 SEC teams in the top 25.
That's
So we couldn't
That's
give
true.
it. So we couldn't give them everything. Is what he's saying.
Oh, okay. All right. Speaking of
Uh-oh.
giving everything,
Here we go.
A
Here we-
Louisiana
I love
State
this.
court.
I love this. Here,
a
boy.
TRO,
Yeah.
got about 16 or 18 college players
Yeah.
in the Louisiana State court. that are fighting for the opportunity to get that 5th year back because they're the 2022
wouldn't you
class.
want to?
Draquan Wright,
Wouldn't you want
Cleveland Browns free agent, was with Philadelphia,
But
hasn't played.
But say free agent and say that because that's
undrafted free agent.
free agent now,
Then
Rick.
he was on 2 NFL rosters.
Free agent,
He's
Rick.
headed to LSU.
He did not get drafted, Rick.
From the Browns. Huh?
He did
From
not,
the Browns.
He did
So-
not get drafted, Rick.
So Kevin,
He's
tell
a free
me.
agent pro.
So
Rick,
LSU.
He made less than $25,000, Rick.
He signed some
I don't
paperwork.
care. He was in the NFL, Kevin.
Did he play? Did he?
No.
Did he have any contact?
He practiced.
So did he play then, Scooter? My question.
So
is he a professional? Did he play?
Let me put it to
The
you.
answer is no.
Well, I think he got
Can
into
I
some
speak?
practice. Go ahead.
Can I speak? You know what I'm gonna do? Next week, I'm gonna go to a judge. I'm gonna get a temporary restraining order to shut him up for just 30 seconds, where I can talk.
Okay.
Boss man.
So,
I'm gonna let you go, boss
You
man.
obviously
Go ahead,
are
boss man.
Completely against this.
Go ahead.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna let you go.
So LSU's taking Cleveland Brown cast-offs now? Is that what you're
Well,
telling
he's
me?
second team All SEC last year.
I
That's
know.
tight end.
I'm kidding.
Pretty good player.
Hey.
And they need a little backup on tight end.
You
So,
think Kiffin's gonna say no to him?
Kiffin, according to Todd Monken, the
Kiffin.
coach of the Browns, Kiffin called him last week. He didn't return his call. And you know what Monken said? You know what Monken said?
You just answered
At his
my
press
question.
conference, he
You
said,
just answered my
he looked
question.
at the camera at Cleveland media said, this
You
is
just
some
answered my-
crazy fill in the blanks
Rick.
about his player going
Y'all-
back to LSU.
y'all
Well, you
just
know, it
answered my
is. It
question,
is
Rick.
funny though. The NFL's had a pretty good deal for 1,000,000 years with,
They
the,
did, Scooter.
with the best farm system money
You're
could
right.
buy, and
You're
it
right.
doesn't cost them a dime.
Doesn't cost him a dime, Scooter.
You don't think baseball would like that?
Okay.
Doesn't cost him a dime, Scooter.
Clearly, LSU, Lane Kiffin, Verge Osbury, maybe even Kevin Guidry had something to do with this state court TRO. No question they were involved.
I
To try
would
to get
guess.
Jack Freiberg from the Tampa Bay Bucks back and those 3 old men, he's got a commitment now. Not an NFL guy, but a reserve defensive end for Notre
Well,
Dame,
LSU,
Junior Tamakahala.
44, number
LSU
44.
has been
Number
putting guys.
44.
LSU
Yeah.
has been putting guys with a steady pipeline in the NFL for years, and now they bring
We
them back.
want the return, baby. We want that
call it the
return, baby.
boomerang.
Okay.
They're
We want-
coming
look,
back. It's
Look,
the
let me
boomerang.
ask Scooter a question.
I think it's stupid.
Let me ask Scooter a question.
The SEC, I think, is going to try to do something about
Scooter, that's
I
gonna
have
be-
no idea what, because every time SEC officials walk out the door in Birmingham, they get tackled by a couple of judges.
Yeah.
Look,
I mean, if we could keep the damn lawyers out of college football, it
Let
might
me-
fix it.
Go ahead.
let
Go
me
ahead.
ask this, Scooter. Maybe, Rick, you may have some input on it. Scooter, would this be the same as Will Wade going overseas
Yes.
and getting basketball players that are professional
yes,
players
it's
and
international.
bringing them back to play here in
And
the
that's
U.S.?
still a-
It's
that's
the
a
same
question.
that the
thing.
same-
To me, it's a little bit worse because I think the NFL is you know better in its sport than European basketball
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
You know, it's
yeah.
not comparable
Okay,
to the
okay,
NBA.
okay. But
I
no,
guess,
guys,
not
that was
that I
the
ever
talk.
watched
That
the
was the talk
NBA.
Saturday about that, Rick. That was the talk.
The NCAA won a stay from a federal appellate court. But guess what? I didn't know this. The federal decision ruling last week has no bearing on state court.
No,
So you
no.
get this huge
Rick,
separation between the feds, the state, the courts, the federal appellate court. The key is going to your state court
well,
and getting it, and they got it.
I-
Much like Trinidad Chambliss.
Well, our judicial system, I guess dating back to the founding fathers, did
Separation.
not take into account how
Scooter.
crazy college
Come on,
football
Scooter.
could screw the whole
Rick,
It's
system
chaos.
up.
Rick.
It is chaos.
Rick, did
It
you
is
see the
chaos.
difference in payout from LSU versus? Did
Well,
you
yes.
see the difference?
Okay, reportedly, Plyberg, am I saying that right? Plyberg from the, they need him too at a defensive end because they're thin at defensive end. I'm talking about LSU.
LSU.
If he
Did you
makes the
see
Bucks
the
roster,
difference?
the minimum is $825.
That's it.
$825,000.
Yeah.
If he goes back to LSU, he's going to want $800,000.
Rick, yeah, Rick. That's what I'm saying, Rick.
You gonna
Yeah.
write that check?
And the LSU be out passing that hat
hey,
again.
LSU now NIL roster is at 51-9.
You said it.
51.
You said
Oh,
it.
that's public record.
51-9.
51-9. Dude.
Well, it's not public record. A lot of us think it should be, but
Well,
it's not public record.
Well, take
Lane
that out.
Kiffin.
I didn't
You
say
may
that.
have
Lane
some
Kiffin.
sources.
I didn't say that, did?
Lane Kiffin is not doing anything against the rules.
No, he's not.
He's not
No,
doing
he's
anything
not.
villain-like.
He just want to
No,
win,
but he
Rick.
sure will
He
take
just wanna
advantage
win.
of them.
Yes.
He just want to win,
Just
Rick.
like when Ole Miss was flopping left and right.
Exactly. This is
something they were doing,
an
yeah.
NCAA problem.
He was making
this is
them
a
do it too,
college
Scooter.
football problem. This is a lack of leadership in
Well-
Kansas or Missouri, wherever the NCAA is at. They can appeal all these cases all they want. You know, if the NCAA says, okay, if we get the ruling and
Wow.
you're gonna force you to forfeit games if Wright
Yeah.
plays, they're gonna go to court again.
Why
They're
not?
gonna go to state court.
So,
again.
so my thing is this, guys. Just as an example.
What?
Well,
Quickly.
do we have time? Or
No.
can we come back?
We'll
No.
do it in a second. All right.
Do it next week.
It's,
Shut
it's
him up.
chaos. It's chaos here. It's chaos across college football.
Yes,
Final round
it
of the
is.
show when we
Yes,
come
it
back.
is.
Take it. The Horseshoe Lake Charles experience begins with elite gaming in the region's newest and most exciting venue, featuring all your favorite table games and slots. Caesars Sportsbook at Horseshoe is the legend in sports betting, and speaking of legendary, Gordon Ramsay's steak is above all others, where celebrity chef Ramsay brings his fury of flavor to Southwest Louisiana. Great food and live music at Brews Brothers, and of course impeccable hotel accommodations. Plus, earn big with your Caesars reward card. That's Horseshoe Lake Charles.
Long days call for a Coors Banquet.
It's go time.
Brewed only with water from the Rockies. Hard work never tasted so refreshing. Coors Banquet. Start your legacy.
I started noticing something around the
Window trim on this side of the house.
Exactly. And this is where the
wood sounds hollow from the termite snacking.
And this is where John
Hits the high note.
All right, welcome back. You're on the bell. You're on the timer. But all right,
We
so
are.
carrying over that quick conversation about the 5 for 5 in the court
Yes,
cases,
yes,
TROs,
yes.
legal.
Yeah, and you know what? I was just wondering, guys. What if it would have been, say, Nick Saban would have fell into this scenario with Bryce Young at quarterback, and say if he wasn't a first-round pick, that he went in some lower rounds. Don't you think Nick would have wanted him back too, to come back for a fifth year?
Everybody's going to want their stars back, but that's not the rules.
Well, Nixon is
It's
different.
just-
All the coaches.
I can't see how.
Kiffin has turned it into an art form.
Yes, he has.
Yes, he is.
But all the coaches, Saban, every time they changed a little rule, you know, on the field, Saban found a way to exploit it.
He did.
So,
He
yeah.
did. He did.
Key
He did.
point of all of this is, if the NCAA would have simply grandfathered in those few hundred players,
Yeah.
not just football, basketball, some girls or whatever,
Yes.
from 2022 that played only 4 years, that used
Right.
the redshirt rule.
Right.
If they would have just grandfathered them in, this would be nothing. We wouldn't have any of this. We would not have any of this. I got to get this out though.
It's gonna get
Former
worse, Rick.
McNeese player, veteran Texas A&M head
Yeah.
coach, R.C. Slocum, 81 years old, going to get a statue at Kyle Field.
Oh, wow.
The winningest coach in A&M
Oh,
history,
wow.
finally,
Come on.
R.C. Slocum,
RC.
played tight end for
I remember
McNeese.
R.C. Slocum,
He's going to get
man.
him a
Yeah.
statue.
You know where his coaching
That's
career
all right.
started?
Tell me.
Lake Charles High.
It did.
Wow, I
It
did
did.
not know that.
It did.
He
It
coached
was-
you?
No,
You're
no.
not
Not-
old?
not
What you
as
trying to
head
say,
coach.
Rick,
I
man?
know.
He was, I think he was
What you
still
trying
a
to say,
student.
man?
in McNeese.
You wrong
Great
for
show.
that, Rick.
We'll see you next time.
Enjoyed
everybody.
it.
Right here at SoundOff.